Shalom, shalom. All praises be unto Yahweh by Shimei Shai, B'Shimei Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that are well. Shalom to the elect, man. As you can see, man, judgment has happened. Judgment has happened to a Jake, so-called black man, most likely from the tribe of Judah. Yeah, being targeted by these devil Edomites, man, so-called white men. Yeah, and shows you that, you know, Esau still hates our guts, man, hates our people. Esau really wishes that he can destroy us on the spot and continue putting us in chains, man. Yeah. And guess what? The reality is racism still exists, man. And you millennials and you people that want to want to cover your eyes, and you want to get all up in Esau's system by being, you know, a voter of either Republican, Democrat, or whatever political party you believe in, because you want to participate in Babylon, in America, or westernization. You guys are foolish, man. You guys are very foolish. You know, you want to hold hands with the devil. You want to hold hands with the people that have a history and currently still are beating you down as a people, which is ridiculous, man. Our people, so-called Negroes, especially Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, our people, we have a severe Stockholm syndrome, man. And this also shows you that, you know, the more you go out of the major cities, you're gonna find more Edomites that are a bit more themselves, should I say. You know, they're gonna express themselves more, which is that hatred towards us, man. Yeah, it reminds me of a movie, Get Out, which I just recently watched again. You know, the main character, his friend was a police officer, and he was warning them, don't go around those white folks in those areas. You know what happens there, man. Yeah, they F you up out there. No-go zone, wild west out there. As pretty and beautiful them areas may look. Yeah, it's like going back in time there. It's like you're going to slavery again. But anyways, let me get some scriptures, man. Or let me read this first. Missing black man, ABC News, missing black man found with head severed after claiming white men targeted him, attorney says. Ben Crump calls for the DOJ to investigate Rashim Carter's death. You know, it's judgment, man, ultimately from the Lord. Ezekiel 35. I'll start from verse 2. Verse 1 from the top. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, man. And who dwelt in Mount Seir? The Edomites, man. At one point. Seir. Outline of biblical usage. Let me read the word. Shayar. When I'm pronouncing it right. Patriarch of the Herites, the inhabitants of Edom before the descendants of Esau, the Edomites, the land of Edom south of the Dead Sea. Yeah, the land where Edomites occupy. Anyways, yeah, and you could, you know, yeah. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So the Lord is against Esau, man. I will lay the cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord, Yahweh B'Shimei Shai. This is the point, verse 5 and 6. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of thy children of Israel by the force of a sword. There goes again Esau in that blessing of the sword. You know, he rules the world with the sword, with violence, taking peace from the earth, as is written in Revelation 6. Yeah, with all his technology, bioweapons, his guns, his missiles and bombs and drones and robots, right? He's a military, his CIAs and stuff like that, secret services. The force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in their time their iniquity had an end. So, Esau is always there to try and fuck us up, to always try and keep us in slavery. Instead of making peace, he wants to take peace. That's his nature. He always wants to make war of us. He has a perpetual hatred. What does that mean? Let's look into that perpetual hatred. It's Esau that hates us, when you really think about it. Now, they are our enemy according to the scriptures. We're not supposed to be friends with them. But when you really deep it, it's the Edomites that really hate us. They hate us. They're jealous of us. They want to be us, which goes into that movie Get Out, man. They want to be us. They want your genetics. They want our blessings, the promises. Yeah, they want to be cool like us. They want to have style like us. Yeah, they want our brain. They want our intellect. They're in awe of us. They hate the fact that we are so spectacular, Perpetual. I will lamb. I will lamb. If I pronounce it right. Yeah, I will lamb. Outline of biblical usage: long duration, antiquity, futurity, forever, ever, everlasting, evermore, perpetual, old, ancient world. So they've been hating on us since Adam, you know what I mean? Since the Cain days, man, which is, when you think about it, is actually true. What Jake used to say, with their slang, say from Adam. I don't know you from Adam, but it's actually literal. Esau hated us since Adam. If you factor in and acknowledge that, Esau's previous incarnation was Cain, and it's prophesied. The Lord prophesied. Said said to Eve, your seed and his seed will have basically enmity, rivalry. So it's true. We got everlasting beef with them. Ancient time, long time, of past, of future, forever, always, continuous existence, perpetual, everlasting, indefinite or unending future, eternity, man. So these so-called white people, these Edomites, they hate us since Adam, man. Yeah. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. If thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So yeah, so they pursued us, they targeted us, they destroyed us, they oppressed us. Everything negative they did unto us, it will be passed on to them. And this is a future prophecy, man. This is the book of Revelation, the revealing of the end, what's going to happen at the end, Revelations 13:9, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. So what evil Esau and these heathens have done to us, it will be passed on to them. Revenge is actually in the scriptures, man. Revenge is of the Lord. The Lord will grant us revenge, man. Wait upon the Lord. Yeah. And it says it here. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So this is what is prophesied for the saints. This is what the saints have to have faith in and look forward to. Right? So if you're not down with this, you're against biblical prophecy. You're against Yahweh Shai. You're against revenge. Yeah? Righteous revenge, justice. Yeah? Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So we're waiting for revenge. Yeah? Which the Lord will provide. The Lord will handle and do. This is part of our faith. This is part of the doctrine. Yeah. So how can Edomites be saved? How can these heathens be saved if they need to go into slavery for what they did to us? They need to be destroyed for what they did to, for what they did to us. It's right here in the scriptures, man. This is Revelation, the revealing of the end times. This is an end time prophecy, man. So anyways, with that, Shalom.